Hey Artie friends, I'm back today with something a little bit different. Sorry if I sound a little bit sick. I am a bit sick, but I needed to get this video done or else it would never get done. So I'll go back to where I was. So I'm gonna really be all over the place today because my mind is just, yeah. Anyway, so this is my planner for 2017. This is the first week I'm using it. I have been so busy I haven't even had a chance to start it. But this year I ordered a Heidi Swap gold sort of Maduri Traveler's Notebook cover, which I just love. And I ordered some of those inserts off a lady at Etsy. And I love the design of it. And it was only like a few dollars. And then I've gone to Spotlight and printed them out on my computer at home, so I've got some thicker paper. So yeah, so this is my first week. It's pretty bad. We're like third week in. So this is my planner from the 16th, so from yesterday to the 22nd on Sunday. And I don't actually you're not actually going to see the whole planner finished because I only done this yesterday on Monday, so not everything's worked out. And as the week goes on, I will add all my little bits and pieces and stuff to it. So I will show a photo of it on my Facebook page at the end of the week, so you can see what it looked like at the end of the week. If I'll leave the link below if you want to pop over and have a look. So what I decided to do is I wanted to use the Kitaholics kit January kit for this page because of the blues and because I just love the blues, and because it's my son's 18th birthday week. So, you know, so it all sort of tied in together. So I've started off with the distress crayons. And I've just added a little bit of colour on that Saturday little square. And now I am just, I started to do the distress crayon on that first feather, which is a exclusive cut file for January. But because I didn't use gesso because I was too lazy, it didn't blend very nice. So I've gone back, got another one. I cut a lot out when I cut them, so then I have some sitting on my desk. And I've put some gesso on it, and look at the way it blends. It just blends so much better. I was lazy, and if I had done it properly the first time, I wouldn't have to have done it again. But that's just me being lazy. So those are the thickers that came in the kit this month, and on this coming Saturday, is my son's actual party, and he's got I don't know, heaps of friends coming around, and we're putting on a spit and music and drinking, and you know how it goes. So that's this Saturday night. So I've got a lot of organising this week to get ready for the party, the big event, the event of the year. And and his actual birthday is, he doesn't actually turn 18 until Sunday the 22nd, so the next day he'll be 18. So I'm just using some of those sequins that came in the kit, and I'm going to glue them down because, you know, they're like they're party. To me it means party, sequins, party, even though I don't think my son will let me spread sequins all over the house. Do you think he would? Nah. You'd be embarrassed. Anyway, so I decided I wanted to do like a little cluster there, and that piece of pattern paper is just an offcut from one of my layouts. That little Be Happy tag actually came off one of the zip strips on the paper. I actually started putting this together before I started recording, because then I started doing it and I've written down a few things and then decided, oh, maybe I should just record it while I'm doing it and just see what happens. So that's why some things have been done. So I'm just mounting that onto a piece of glitter, what do you call it? Washi tape, the glitter silver washi tape. And what I done before to make it that little bit stronger, I just stuck it on a piece of offcut of cardstock. Oh my god, my brain's not 100% today. And yeah, just stuck that down and added a little fishtail to that Be Happy zip strip. And now I'm just going to glue everything down. I am going to add a little bit of gesso around the edges because I wanted to add a little bit of watercolour just coming out from it because that's what I like to do. And I thought because I had the issue with the first feather, I thought maybe I'll just add a bit of gesso there, and I had a little bit left on my little plastic palette there. And I thought use it up and see how the watercolour goes. So this is my Prima watercolour set. I really love this set. The colours are really, really beautiful in it. And I tend to pull this one out a lot more than my other watercolour sets. And let me tell you, I have a lot of different watercolour sets. A lot. And yeah, I can't help myself. Like when I see something, a new watercolour set, I have to have it. I would have to probably say that watercolours are my favourite art product supply. I would have to say they'd probably have to be my favourite. And it's just my go-to, the one that I love the most using. So you would die on how many different sets of watercolours I have. A lot of them I've used once or twice and I don't actually like them, but I've spent a lot of money on them, so they just sit in the drawer. So they just sit there and then I just buy another set. Anyway, yes, I have a very, very patient husband. Now, I tried to add sort of a pinky to it just to give it another colour, but it didn't quite work. And so I decided to just use the darker blue in the Distress Crayon to just go over it, just to bring back more in that blue. And I really like how it looks now. And it's got that little bit of the pinky around the edge. And I really like it. I think it looks really good. So I tried to use some of that thread that came in the kit. But it just wasn't working. So I go back to my cotton thread that I use all the time, and I realised that there was way too much. I think I went a little bit overboard. Like I said before, I have been sick. I've probably been sick since Saturday. Saturday I didn't do much at all. Just sat around in my pyjamas. I wasn't good Sunday, and yesterday I was not good, and today I've woken up and I'm not feeling any better. And I go back to school tomorrow, so I'll have to see how I feel in the morning. It's the first day back at school, and I might not even be able to go. So now I am, how should I say this? When I was sick, some of you might know that I have had breast cancer, and then it's spread to my brain a year later. So I've had breast cancer and brain cancer. So I've had a huge fight. It's probably taken about 7 years to get through it all, get past all the surgeries and medications and all that sort of stuff. And I am really, really good right now. But when I had my brain surgery, when I woke up, I had lost the movement of my right hand for about 6 to 8 months, and I had to have a lot of physio to get that movement back. And so I had to learn to do a lot of things with my left hand, and so my right hand and arm are not 100%. So when I write, it's hard to explain, but my writing is so different. So what I do now is I tend to write everything out in grey lead first. So if I make a mistake, I'm fine. I can rub it out, and then I'll go over it with my marker. So that's why I'm doing the grey lead first, and then the pen. I know a lot of people just go straight for the pen. It does create that little bit of extra work to do, but I do want it to look, I don't want it to look, you know, messy with my writing, and because I'm really self-conscious about it as it is, if that makes sense. Yeah, and I just feel better if I can just do it in grey lead first, be happy with it, and then go over it in my markers. So that's sort of how I do it, and I find it hard with things like with school, because you're not allowed to use grey lead, and see, that's probably why I write mostly in grey lead and do a lot of things in grey lead, because I like the fact that I can erase it. And I know you can get pens that are erasable pens, but they're not the same. And so at school I have to use pens, and there's so many mistakes and scribbling outs and stuff like that, which I don't like. My teacher doesn't mind because she understands, but I have to use a pen. So they're forcing me to use a pen. Anyway, that's off the topic. So that's why I've done everything out in the grey lead first. So now I'm just adding in some like bits and pieces. Like those stickers were from the Arcasa Craft sticker sheet that came in the kit, and that little band tag thingy up the top, and the heart, they were from the exclusive cutter parts. And yeah, so I've just added them there, and I've stopped recording and went over with everything with my marker, and I used a 0.5 for the bigger words, and for those smaller ones I used 0.1, so a really small fine black marker. And I'm now just colouring in my letters with my Tombow pens. I pretty much have every colour now, and I love them. They're my favourite markers in the world, and they just sit up on my desk. And then I will use just a white pen. I have thousands of white pens. It's not funny. Every time I go to Officeworks, I buy a different white pen. White pens and I don't like each other for some reason. I can never get them excuse me, I can never get them to work. And but this one actually works because this is a brand new one. Next time I go to use it, it won't work, because that's just how I roll with white pens. But I'm just adding a little bit of doodling on my letters, my sort of, you know, bold letters and stuff, just to add a little bit of detail. And that's pretty much it from me today. So if you'd like to see more planner videos, just leave me a comment below. So I will see you next time.